Today our topic is our history. So history is the story of man and his life on the earth. So when you look into the past, we find that the prehistoric time has no particular written record. So it is all oral. Uh, it may be nearly 3 million years ago when the story of man began. The period from prehistoric time to 600 AD is called the ancient period. So the ancient period, it is believed that early humans had ape-like forms in the beginning. They lived like animals in the jungle, gathered their food from forest and hunted animals. Slowly they learned to live in group and learned to live with others, animals, domestic animals, and they start cultivation. Their life progressed further, and discovery of fire was further done. So when they learn that cooked foods are much tastier, they start to move from one place to another with the invention of wheel. So this was the beginning of early civilization. So uh, the early human made tools and weapons of stone to kill animals. Hence, this period of early humans has been called the Stone Age. So historians tell us that there was a very advanced civilization called Indus Valley Civilization and Harappan civilization at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. So both these cities flourished on the bank of river Indus, now that is in Pakistan. Evidence is found that Harappan civilization has facilities of irrigation, homes, roads, bricks, systematic town planning, drainage system, all this, evacuation of granary, citadel, great bath, seals, pottery, jewelries, and other remaining of civilization tell us about the life of the people at that time. So it is believed that Aryans came to India from Central Asia sometimes around 1500 BC and settled down in North India. Vedic period began with the Aryans. A number of books such as Vedas, Great Epics, the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Upanyas were written during that period. So during the later Vedic period, there was number of Janapadas, small cities means small kingdoms. So in 600 BC, there was 16 major states of Aryans in North India. The states were called Mahajanapadas, means big cities. Mahajanapadas was constantly at war. Later, they were all conquered by rulers of Magadha, the powerful king of North India. So Alexander, the king of Macedonia, a small state in Greece, invaded India in 326 BC. He defeated King Porus of Punjab, but was very impressed with the bravery and he returned his kingdom. So there was a war. So in that war, he won, but he was impressed by that person, his opponent. So he left. Then Alexander had to go back as his soldiers was eager to go back. So Alexander died on the way back in 323 BC at Babylon. In 323 BC, Chandragupta Maurya became a ruler of Magadha. He founded a new empire in Mauryan Empire. So the Ashoka was one of the greatest king in the world history. Ashoka was a brave emperor. In 261 BC, he conquered Kalinga, but became very upset because of scene of death and devastation. More than lakhs and peoples was killed, and everywhere there was bloodshedding. So Ashoka took a vow near to wage a war again. He decided to follow and preach the teaching of Buddhism after the Mauryas, and great power in North India was that of Guptas. So during the period of Gupta's empire, India earned great names and fame. Hence, the period of Gupta has been regarded as golden age of India. Now let's see the medieval period. So medieval period stand for 680 to 1750 AD. So during this period, the various kings were ruling that kingdom, and the major events happened when Muhammad Ghazni of Persia, now Iran, and Muhammad Ghori of Turkey invaded North India and looted the riches of our country. So later, Qutbuddin Aibak, a slave of Muhammad Ghori, became the ruler of North India. In 1526, Babur invaded North India and laid the foundation of Mughal rule in India. And Humayun, the son of Babur, became the second Mughal emperor. He was succeeded by his son Akbar in 1556. Akbar was considered as the greatest of the Mughal emperor. So Akbar come after Akbar came Jahangir and Shahjahan. Shahjahan was a lover of art and architecture. He built the famous monument, the Taj Mahal at Agra. He was succeeded by his son Aurangzeb, whose reign lasted for 1658 to 1707 AD, and he was the last Mughal emperor. And the successor of Aurangzeb, the latter Mughal lost their power gradually with the decline of Mughal emperor, and the ruler or governor of Hyderabad, Bengal, Awadh, Punjab, Mysore, the Jats, the Rajput declared their independence from the Mughal emperor. The Marathas had grown into a great power under Shivaji.